What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, I have two Insta360 grips here. This is my old one. This is the Xplorer Grip, and this is my newest one that I just got in the mail today. This is the Insta360. This is the Pro Grip. So this is an upgraded version of the original version. Now, I'm just going to break down really quick as to why I bought this one and what I plan on doing with my other one. I'm actually going to keep my other one. I'm not really going to get rid of it. So I'm going to take it apart and to show you the differences between them, just kind of show you the overall what it looks like and what I plan on doing with the Pro Grip. So as you know, the first version is basically a cage with a grip and a nice little shutter button, I guess, right there. So I'll pop in my Ace Pro 2 really quick, and then I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So once you get this in, clips, and then you get this nice little shutter sound. And that is what kind of drew me to getting the Explorer Grip. Was actually pretty cool, and the fact that I could simply just shoot videos and take photos with just a simple click, and you got a nice little cold shoe right there to attach a cold shoe, anything like a light or an external mic, and you had the power button right there, and obviously I took the battery pack out of that one, but you still have the ability to swap out your top screen and you can still see. You also had a nice little grip right here, which is actually kind of nice, and it was really cool. And then when I saw the Pro Grip come out, I saw how much in terms of what you could do with the Pro Grip that basically you still could do with the the Explorer Grip, but this gave you a lot more features and a lot more functionality. And so I decided to get one. Needless to say, these are very hard to get because they are, it's a very hot item on the Insta360 website. And very few other websites like B&H and Anorama didn't have it, nor did Amazon. So I did order this through Insta360, and it was like a 30-day wait. And I just got this in the mail today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break this down and show you basically what the first one is in terms of what you can do with it. And the cool thing about it is, again, it's basically just a case with a grip and a nice little shutter cover. And the grip has this nice little tool right here, which is basically just a little Allen key, and there's this little screw right there, and you basically just pop that apart. And then once that's done, you basically just take it apart, and that's pretty much it. Then it just disassembles and breaks down, and then you take this piece right here, and that just slides off. And again, this is in conjunction with Tilta. So Insta360 and Tilta basically designed this, and so it still basically works as a normal just cage for your Insta360. You got a quarter screw there that you can mount it sideways, which is actually kind of cool. Power button, and you obviously got your quick release right here for obviously putting it in and out. And this will be your battery thing, so when you pop it out, you can still slide your battery in, and that's it. And you still have easy access to charging as well as accessing your micro SD card. Otherwise, this little button here is just nothing more than a button. So that was just basically just, you know, in a nutshell, what the Explorer Grip was basically. Now with the new one, as you can see, the grip is actually together because the battery is actually built into this. So there's an actual built-in battery to this, hence why the battery door is removed from my Insta360, because it's powered by this piece right here. So got this nice little quick release. You simply just open that up, and as you can see, there's a little battery piece right there. Now this is all internal battery, so when you want to charge the camera and the battery grip together, you can actually do that through the side here. And I didn't even know what this was, I was just kind of guessing. So you simply pop that open, and then you have a USB-C charger to charge up the grip. Now this right here is a micro SD card slot. Now from what I've seen and from what I read from other videos, this is not storage that the videos and pictures go to. This is just, I guess you could say, just an extra storage bin for you to add another micro SD card. So say your other micro SD card is full, you simply pull it out. You have one here, you pull that out, put it in your Ace Pro, and then you put the other one that's full in there until you're ready to basically remove all the videos and photos. I honestly thought that this was like another storage part for your Insta360, that the Insta360 would read as extra storage like you would on the on the DJI Ace or Action 5 and the Nano, where they have internal storage and you have extra storage. That's what I thought this was, but it's just basically a holder, which is still perfectly fine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop my Ace Pro into this. And the cool thing is, in order to use this to charge up your Ace Pro, you have to basically remove your battery cover, and then this just basically slides in just like it would on the Xplorer Grip. And then once you get it in, you simply just close up, and then you'll notice the light will come on. So as you can see there, the device is now on, it's charging, and then to turn it on, you have a power button right there, so we're going to turn it on really quick. Now, one thing to remember is that if your Ace Pro is not updated to use this, it will basically give you a, not want to say warning, but it will give you a tip saying, hey, you need to update your Ace Pro to use the grip. Otherwise, once it's updated, it's pretty much it. You can basically change anything you want with this cool little wheel, which is actually what I like. I don't know what I'll plan on doing with it yet. I haven't really customized it yet. This is here is your 3.5 millimeter plug-in. So if you want to use a 3.5 millimeter plug-in external mic like a Hollyland or DJI, that is where you would plug it in. Otherwise, you get this cool little stopper that basically makes sure that you don't get anything inside that. You still get the cold shoe mounts all physically plugged in together. This here is your shutter button as well as your take a photo, or your basically shutter button, and that's your zoom control. So let me pop this up really quick. And again, you still have access to the screen, which is actually pretty cool. So then I can still shutter in. I can zoom in if I want to, zoom out, as opposed to having to touch the screen and doing that. And then depending on the setting on what I have, I can basically just hit the shutter button. And then as you can see, it automatically starts recording. And then when I'm done, I hit it again. And then there you go. So it's a very cool, it is a very cool grip. And I can see why Insta360 is really upping the game when it comes to the Ace Pro 2 in terms of what you can do with an action camera now. With this being as it is, and again, you also get the nice little quarter screw grip right there on the bottom, so you can use a quick release with this. And what I see Insta360 doing with this is basically turning this into basically like a kind of hybrid camera, video camera. So it doesn't really cost a lot for this. This grip is, I believe, only like $100 is what I paid for it, and it will basically do everything you need it to do. So you don't need anything fancy like an FX30 or any other, expensive camera. If you have an Ace Pro and this grip, it pretty much gives you everything you need, and you can use wireless mics with this as well. I use my DJI Mic 3 with this, as well as if I wanted to use my Hollyland, I can also use that with this because I can just direct connect it into the top. Otherwise, I can also use my Hollylands as wireless mics for this as well. But it is a really nice feel. Now you do get a nice little grip right here. It's not this one, I believe. This is my Peak Design one, but you do get one similar to this one. I'll have to find that one because I don't know what I did with it. So let me find that really quick. Now this is the wrist strap that comes with it. It's just a basic one. I kind of prefer my PGY Tech version, but to remove this ball, you simply just press down, and then it just pulls out. And then to put it back in, you press down, put the ball back in, and then I guess you just really have to make sure it's in there, and you just like that. Now that may work fine for some people, simply removing that and then putting it back in. But I don't like the fact that I gotta kind of wrestle with it just to get it back in. I'm going to find that very annoying, and yeah, so I'm not even going to attempt to use the wrist strap with this. I'm actually going to go with my PGY Tech one because again, this is much easier. I simply just press down on it really quick. So like down, press down, it comes out. And then if I want to use it again, I simply just like that. So this is going to be a much easier solution for me to replace the wrist strap that comes with it with my PGY Tech one, and then basically just put that one on my old cage. Now it also comes with another little shutter button right here. Now there are other versions. I've seen these on the Insta360 website. You can get different ones. I have not been able to find those, so I'm guessing it's just going to be some accessories that will basically be available to come out at a later date. I also plan on getting the cinematic lens for this because I really want to learn how to do a lot of cinematic stuff with my Insta360 Ace Pro 2, as well as I'm also going to be doing learning how to do some cinematic stuff with my iPhone 17 Pro, which is what this video is actually being shot on. I am shooting this on my iPhone 17 Pro in ProRes, so I am learning how to edit on this. So that is what I really want to learn, as well as on my Insta360. Now, when it comes to should you buy this one or should you just buy the Xplorer Grip on its own, that's really personally up to you in terms of features and what you want on it. So basically, this I believe is on sale right now for like 84 bucks for the original Xplorer Grip, and the Pro Grip I believe is like 100 bucks. So in terms of price difference wise, it's not that much of a difference between them. I honestly would think, especially if you just bought a Insta360 Ace Pro 2, honestly would think that the Pro Grip 2 or the Pro Grip is actually going to be a better buy over the Ace or the Xplorer Grip itself. Now, the fact that this does have its own separate cage, so if you didn't want all this, you can remove that. Over this, everything's being fixed in. Again, that's just, personally up to you on how you want to do that. But I kind of like this new, I like the new grip. I think that it's, in terms of functionality, I think it's going to be much better in terms of what I can and can't do with this. So that's all that I got for you guys. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching it. If you're new to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. And again, I'll also be talking about some more accessories that I will be getting for this. I really want to get the printer, as well as I said before, the cinema lens. So stay tuned for that video. And if you also want to see what my iPhone 17 Pro rig looks like, this will be my first time ever rigging out my iPhone. Please think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting the bell notification. That way you don't miss content for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great holiday.